Second. All right, we'll start with an opening statement from Coach, and then we'll open up for questions.
Winning ugly is the prettiest way to do it. Okay? I mean that in all sense of reality. We talked about that in the locker room. Adversity came right away. We responded to it. A hell of a job as a team, rallying together. We win as a team, we lose as a team, we won tonight as a team. We came in with one mission and one mission only. It was to get the win. And there are a ton of learns. Okay, ton of learns. A lot of undisciplined play in the first half. I thought we settled in a little bit and then beat ourselves in the second half at least. Got the big play out of karate when we needed it, got the field to go ahead. I'm really proud of the defense for going out there and shutting the doors. So we will be a better team 8 days from now because we went through this. Credit to Kennesaw State. They had a heck of a game plan. Their kids played extremely hard as he went throughout the course of 60 minutes. We just made one more play at the end, and we'll respond to this. So I'll open it up with any questions.
Jake, what can you tell us about Damon?
Right now, Damon's out for this game, and we're looking at him in the back. We'll have more information for you this week.
This is ribs. It's all
Yep.
ice on it.
Yep.
Okay. How do you respond to that adversity? Your best player goes down 4 plays in, basically.
I think it's one of those things, like as a coach and culture builder, like we've talked about it all the time. Next man has to be ready. Roles can change in an instant. Okay, so let's give credit, let's focus on Ty Clark. Okay, coming in, pick up in the slack, running his tail off. I think he got rolled up a little bit even in the second quarter. Jamario Clemens, those guys went out there and I thought were really, really efficient runners. We did not reestablish the line of scrimmage. So it didn't matter who was running at that point, right? So we got to be better at that. We got to get a lot of learns from this tape, and we got to get out there and get after them.
And Robbie, no turnovers, but he did some good things out there.
Yeah, I mean, on a quarterback evaluation, I always got to watch the tape. We didn't turn the ball over. There was a couple of times where I felt like on the sidelines, got to stick it and go get some of those first downs. Obviously we didn't get it on the 4th down there late in the game, which is disappointing just as a whole offense. But I thought Robbie played efficiently, and then we'll see what the tape says as far as his reads and his roles, and see where we can get better in that capacity.
Coach, like you said, obviously it's going to be looking at the film. What's one positive takeaway you can have looking at how the offense played, the defense played, and special teams?
We made enough plays to win the game. I mean that. Defensively, when you look at it, they came out and got us on the first series. I thought we did a really good job adjusting. We controlled the tempo. The tempo didn't control us. You'll do a little bit better job on 3rd down getting off the field. To have the defense go out there and shut the door like that is a big momentum builder for that side of the ball, right? So Nick Anderson, I think, said it best at halftime. Man, let's go do this, and let's go find a way to win. Those guys did it. Connor made the big kick, towards the end of the 3rd quarter. So we did enough to win a game. We came in here with one mission, right? It's to win a game. We did that, right? It reminds me back to 2022 when we played Idaho, right? Need a last-second field goal to beat them. Go on and become a bowl team. Like sometimes you need some of this type of adversity to go out there and really discover what type of team you are.
Do you think you talk so much about energy, you talk so much jokingly about Damon might get 40 carries, might get 2. That's a pretty big hit to what you kind of built.
Because I'm not underselling that. Damon Claiborne is one of the best players. Right. So I think, yeah, you saw some long faces at times, and that's why I was up and down the sideline saying, guys, let's go get this thing. Right?
Did you sense that, I guess?
Yeah, a little bit. I mean, the guys are
stuff.
definitely aware of it. They know. And I think Damon tried to cut it out and come back. Took one carry, couldn't do it. So I appreciate his toughness in that situation. I was just joking with him. I said, I know how tough you are. He was back out of practice on Tuesday. Right? So we'll find a way to keep moving forward and keep advancing this football team. And football is a violent, physical game, and we got to match that every week.
Coach, you talked about those long faces during camp. You talked about how the quarterback position you wanted to see positive body language.
Yeah.
Weren't going great. Time to time, you kind of see that body language wasn't there. How do you kind of feel like wrestling that?
I just think as a whole, like as we work to continue to build this thing into a championship program, that 4th down at the end of the game is going to be deafening in 2 years. It was quiet tonight. All right, same thing with our guys, our body language, our culture. Like we're going to continue to build it. I'm so thankful to every person that showed up tonight to cheer on this football team. I can't even tell you. To see the grass full, to see people, that means a lot to us. I'm extremely grateful to those people. But as we continue to go, this stadium needs to become deafening in those moments, and it will. I promise you that. We're going to build this thing.
Jake, before the game, it looked like you were nervous or more running around, trying to.
That's not nervous, that's what I do.
Even cheering on the freshmen as they were going on the field, I mean, just talk about that, the few, 40 minutes before the game.
About 60, I go out there, I get my stretches in, right? So I'm 42, so I don't pull a hamstring doing it. I just, like we talk about the build up to kickoff, right? And to making sure as we go throughout the day, we're peaking for 7 p.m. When we get out there in that 40-minute mark and all this stuff, everyone's got a role to play, including myself. That's the way I choose to build this team, this culture, and they need to see it from me first. So that's kind of what I try to do during those moments.
Jake, Kennesaw completed 36% of his passes tonight. Is that a function of secondary and pass rush combination?
Well, I don't know about the completion percentage, but I'm really proud of our defense limiting explosive plays. I don't know what that stat was, but I thought every time they took the ball down the field, besides maybe one seam, I remember we responded. I vividly remember Zamari Stevenson's back-to-back inside fades, first half, answering the bell. We got great rotational minutes out of all those type of guys. So just really proud of preventing explosive plays, because that isn't just DBs. That's everyone working together to go out there and do it. So good job by our secondary, great job by our coaches, and I thought really strong performance by that side of the ball.
Anything else, guys?
Bullpen was good.
What's that?
Bullpen was good.
Bullpen, what do you mean?
Yeah, Gendine scored.
Stop.
Oh, yeah, we'll get there. Good.